A nation that does not award its heroes is not worth dying for. And so you should award your heroes according to Osiedu Nketia. So if the president of Ghana has decided to give certain people the order of voter, what is his problem? Apparently, he wants to understand the criteria for which personalities such as Hawa Kumsin and Brian Echampon were given these awards. We have just a few days as a country to hand over to the National Democratic Congress, and things are wrapping up pretty nicely. The president had his last State of the Nation's address, and we know who is going to lead the minority caucus in Parliament. I am GHOne Kumashi. Stay with me on This Week in News. Let's recap some of the top stories for the week. Why exactly did the New Patriotic Party lose the 2024 election? An 11-member committee has been set up to investigate. Freddie Blay, who had an interview here at GHOne television with Lily Mohammed, said it came as a surprise to him because for him, the Nana Akufo-Addo administration did well in terms of the economy, in terms of governance, in terms of securing peace in the country. So it was a total shock that they lost the 2024 election. I guess that is why the committee has been set up. Anyway, he also said that perhaps they should have listened a bit more to Ghanaians, to the plight of Ghanaians when they were complaining about economic hardships. Well, you move away from that, and Afenyo Markin has once again been entrusted with the leadership of the MPP caucus in Parliament. This time around, he is going to be the minority leader. He says that he thanks the National Council for MPP for once again giving him the opportunity, and he assures Ghanaians that the minority in Parliament is going to work to the benefit of the nation. Unfortunately, this week there was some bad news. Fire razed about 100 shops at Kantamanto Market. People are calling for appropriate investigation so that this does not happen again. Although there are dissenting views, there has also been an appeal for some form of support for business owners who lost their properties to the fire. And while we are in a new year, legendary football player Asamoah Gyan is taking us about 15 years back to 2010. The penalty shot that was missed. According to him, in a live Instagram session he did this week, his team players were cowards and he decided to be brave enough to take the shot, only for him to come back and, face a lot of backlash, insult, and, berating from Ghanaians and everyone in general. He also accused some people of brainwashing some of the players in the football club and for, certain people seeing him essentially as their rival. He also says that his affiliation with the New Patriotic Party was simply because he was thinking of the youth and how to better their lives in Ghana. There's a full video. I think you should check it out. He expressed his opinion on several things, including politics, even including the 24-hour economy, saying that it's something that is already in existence and that John Mahama should only make it a better policy. Elsewhere in the world, specifically in South Korea, President Yoon had to be arrested this week, but his security officials prevented that. If you have been following the news, this president was impeached by the parliament about 3 weeks ago because he declared martial law. There is more on this story and others on our social media platforms as well as our website, starfm.com.dh. Do check it out. Thank you once again for staying with me, GHOne Kumashi, here on This Week in News. I'll come your way again next week. Do enjoy the rest of your weekend.